All right, here we are, back for day 2 as promised. Let's hop in. So, right off the bat, we get our Indiana Clones skin. And yeah, let's go. Same deal as yesterday. We have to get 5th, then 4th, then 3rd, then 2nd, then 1st to win the whole thing. Each round we win, we'll get some sweet signed ones. I love this Bad Moon signature. I don't know, I just think it looks really, really cool and good. Let's see what we got. I'm going to reroll on Sapphire. I love Lady of the Lake. I think she's just really fun. Probably, in all realistic sense, not the best choice when you have to you know, get not last because her ability takes a little while to get going and doesn't do anything at the start of the game. But I just think she's really fun, so I'm gonna play her. You know, my goal is to win, but I also like to have a good time. Ah, darn! If those hits had gone opposite, we would have been fine there. Hopefully, we can still salvage. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna restrain myself. Normally I would take egg here, but when we just have to get a top 5, I'm gonna take something that actually makes us stronger rather than take the egg. I know. All right, I think that should be plenty strong to heal our heart back up. Thank you very much. Ooh, jealous stepsisters will give me a treasure right away. Yeah, I think I'll do that, even though it's kind of. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll do Jill Sunshine, so that way I can do like this, I think. Seems like a good mix of strength and gonna finish the stepsister's quest. Yeah, that worked out great. I think I'll go breadcrumbs. Yeah, I'm really invested, obviously, in finding goldens because that'll help us along our path to get legendaries here as the Lady of the Lake. Um, Little Red is not a character that I super love. Like, we don't have a great thing to transform. It's great if you have an egg about to go off or something, but I think I'm still going to take it. Like, we have no animals for Fowlet, so that's not doing much for us. Laser Shark could replace Jack in the Box as our slot 1 character, and it would be fine. It would do a fine job there. I think the upside on Little Red is high enough that I'm going to go with that. Oof, I don't like these shop options either. I'm just going to Twinkle Twinkle. I don't know. I didn't love my choices there, but it looks like it'll be plenty for us to win the fight. Okay, Shoemaker's Elves is pretty decent. Yeah, Aladdin is not actually better than Slappy, so yeah, I'll take Shoemaker's Elves. Silver Slappy, that's nice. I don't think I can justify doing a Dragonling. I think that's just too difficult of a quest. Yeah, I'll just grab a Pan's Shadow for the old reserve. Okay. That one easily. Ooh, Miseria I am gonna take. I think we'll go say farewell to Little Red, and yeah, sure, I'll take Will-O-the-Wisp. Not the most exciting Will-O-the-Wisp, but it'll get the job done. All right, we keep winning the fights, so that's all we really need to do. Spin it around. If we still had the Little Red, we could True Love's Kiss it, but alas, I'll just bank this to a wizard. Okay, 2 treasures, that's great. 1 away now. I'll take Fortifications, ooh, and Potion of Treasure Finding, sure. Okay, this fight it looks like we will lose, which unfortunately is going to be a full heart, but at least we will get our Miseria off. And yeah, I'm for sure going to take Constellation Prize, get us a legendary. It was Captain Hook who can replace Miseria. Yeah, I'll bank a Slappy, get another treasure. Tick that down. So Lancelot we could finish right away. If we had like a gemstone garden or something that, made the lance better, I would more strongly consider it. Instead, I think I'm just going to take this silver and this silver, and I'll actually put it on the board because if we find a True Love's Kiss, I would love to kiss Captain Hook. That would be fun. Yeah, Ironcast Dragon is great. That can go there. Got a fair amount of treasures. Okay, this person's pretty strong. I guess they're going to beat us, but not so badly. So we do get another constellation prize for that. We'll spin our Lost in the Woods. That's another treasure. I'll take Genie's Lamp for sure. Love that. Ooh, Mirror Mage is nice. All right, thank you, Little Red. You've been a real on-again, off-again companion for us. Oh no! If Captain Hook had gotten to hunt there, I think we'd be in good shape. As is, we're getting full-hearted again. Didn't really check where we were at in the lobby, but we got we got a silver and then gold Captain Hook, so that's nice. I'll grab Starstone. I think I'll just double cast Happily Ever After on Mirror Mage. It might even get us some Ironcast Dragon triggers if we're lucky, but looks like we were not lucky. And yeah, Conan can replace Jack in the Box. All right, finally a fight we can win. And we made some nice Conan progress there. Yeah, I'll double Lost in the Woods. That sounds good. And double Greed on this Mirror Mage. That also sounds good. And I went twice on Captain Hook, so that's pretty nice actually. Loot or Galactic Mega Mall. They kind of reward you for the same thing. I'll go loot. I don't know. I always love when the loot gets to really big numbers. Okay, well the Blue Fairy is just a huge upgrade over Jill Sunshine, so I'm gonna go with that, and then we'll do Stroke of Midnight. Just trying to, keep our board up. That was not the best hits for us, and we are out. But I bet we got fourth. Okay, we're good. We're good. We'll need to tighten it up. That would have been good enough for this round too, but in the future we'll need to do a little better than fourth. So let's see how we do. I love Faker. Just a really fun. I love playing Candy. Just a really fun way to go. I will start with. I'll just start with Hamstar. Okay, Lollipop Fairy's nice to back it up. Looks like we're gonna tie. Although we had outs to win, but that did not happen. I love a good rose. And I love a Peachy Queen. All right, yeah, we're looking all right to me. We're gonna lose this fight, but not take full heart, so that's fine. We can heal it up this round. Yeah, I'll take a Cowardly Lion and maybe a Presence of Gaia on Hamstar to get its slot buffed. I'd love to sweeten my candy here, but that is unfortunately not an option. I could also take Puck, who's buffed by Peachy Queen right now, but I don't know. I don't think that Puck would stick around in our board long term. Pyrat could replace Rose, which is a bit of an upgrade, but I think I'll just go for the +3/+3 here with the Hamstar, and then move the Cowardly Lion into that spot so that it can get the benefits. Because yeah, look, it's gonna take a couple hits for us here, and we tied the fight, so that's fine. Okay, I will take I'll take the Lollipop Fairy. That'll get the Peachy Queen buff. It's not the most impressive thing to get the Peachy Queen buff, just because we end up sweetening our candy anyway, so it kind of gets lost in the wash at the end of the day, but it's still decent. Peter Pan or Captain Ahab? I guess I'll go Ahab. I don't know. Okay, we got our first sweetness opportunity. I think I'm gonna take it because it makes us better in the future, but it also is just straight up +2/+2 right now because we double sweeten and we have a Lollipop Fairy. Darn. I think that was the only hit they had that immediately knocked out our line, so he didn't even get to finish his quest. Oh, fudge. Okay, well, I'll move Hamstar there and fudge it. Make it a little bigger. Ooh, Jaws. Yeah, I think we could use a Jaws. I'm kind of giving up on this Ahab. I'm just gonna use him for stats for now. I don't really believe that he's gonna finish his quest, which is fine. He doesn't have to. Okay, we are gonna lose half a heart there. So we got Pixie Dust as an option, or Dwarven Cart. I'm gonna go Dwarven Cart. Okay, Cherry Topples, that's nice. Do I want this on my board? It's worse than Ahab in terms of stats, but it does give me double progress for this. I think that's not good enough. Not a good enough reason. Ugh, I really want some rare characters. Where are they at? Okay. Well, I guess I'll bank this Gingerbread Witch. It's not going to give us a sweetness now, but then if I find the silver later, I can sort of get it for free and use that to get a sweetness out of the deal, which is, yeah, not really ideal, but it is what it is. It's what we've got, and we're going to take that extra heart off. We get a Jaws Breaker. I think I should just take Queen of Hearts here. Silver Rose is obviously nice, but this is just a huge stat bonus when that's kind of what I need. Okay, Ice Cream Party is actually pretty solid. I probably hit Jaws with it, and that hits 4 of my characters. All right, yeah, that seems fine. I'm actually gonna have the Queen of Hearts attack because I think it's better to have your stronger characters attack actually especially once you have the breaker. Okay, Midas touching the Lollipop Fairy will actually make it pretty serious. Gives a pretty massive buff now. Take the Silver Peachy Queen. Don't really want any of those. I mean, I could use an upgrade for both Cowardly Lion and Jaws, but it's not urgent by any means. Okay, Twilight Sprinkles. That is nice. We will bid you farewell, Cowardly Lion. See if we can get some hunting going with Twilight Sprinkles. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, Jaws Breaker's doing work here. We've sweetened up a decent amount. You know, we kind of took our lumps early, set the table, and are getting paid off now in a big way. Goldilocks is okay. If I find like a double-double, this slot's reasonably big, so I could buff that. Think it's enough better than Jaws that I'll take it. Sure, I'll do Blessing of Athena, and I'm gonna buff slot 1, and then I think I'll also move Goldilocks so that it buffs slot 4 as well. All right, I'm feeling. I was a little nervous that we were gonna get knocked out early here, but now I'm feeling a little more stable. Although oh no, I guess we're gonna tie this fight. That's fine. That's fine. Pixie powder, yeah, I like that. Yeah, we'll do that on Twilight Sprinkles. So we have another pixie powder, Jabberwocky, who's pretty decent. Also Guardian of the Grove, which goes well with our Goldilocks. Let's do Guardian. Okay, we got another shot at pixie powder, and we'll use it. And I think I'm going to leave Goldilocks here. I think that's fine. I say that, and Goldilocks immediately gets KO'd. Unfortunate, but it's okay. I mean, it's just, a nice bonus if we could pull off the Goldilocks Guardian thing. But it's not a central part of our strategy, I would say. Cool Whip could be okay, but I think it's a little late in the game for that. I should probably really replace this Hamstar. Like, Papa Bear is a lot stronger than Hamstar. It buffs 4 slots, and then Goldilocks gets an extra bunch. But I think I'll just do Meet in a Tavern and see what we get from there. Okay, Gummy Worm is good. Okay, Fudge is nice. That can go there, and then buff Goldilocks slot as well. Yeah, things are starting to come together for sure. We have not used this Dwarven cart very well. One Dwarven cart never used, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll Gumdrop onto Twilight Sprinkles. Silver Goldilocks. Yeah, Greed's not really doing much for us. There's that Gingerbread Witch I was talking about, but now I don't really want to replace anything on the board. Yeah, I think I'll pass it and we'll just dip in chocolate, see what we get. Okay. I mean, yeah, Sorcerer's Mop and Shipshape Inspector don't really do anything by being candy. We're not really well set up to use Sorcerer's Mop, so I'll just take Ember plus 24 to the team. I mean, it's not super exciting. It's kind of, we use 2 picks to make a Starburst, but yeah, there's worse things you could do. Okay, we won that fight. Now, speaking of Starburst, there we go. Ooh, so I could take this Hamstar, get a treasure, which Gummy Worm would make better, or I could just Candy Kiss the Gummy Worm and see what we get. Oh, we got Candy Zeus. Candy Zeus is sick. So because he's candy, instead of the normal, I think it's like +5/+0, he's giving just a crazy bonus. So that is just super awesome, really, really powerful. Let's go over the rainbow twice, and that'll save up for next turn. Feeling like we could come away with a dub here, no problem. It's looking good. Double Dippin' Chocolate. Not the best spell to double, but that's fine. So Candy Fairy Godmother is solid. Don't really want to take it though. I think I'm just going to go Treasure Hoard on Zeus. Keep making him stronger. Yeah, so we're seeing all these buffs go every time we get a new shop. It'd be nice if we found the silver Twilight Sprinkles or Guardian of the Grove that was doubled because of the over the rainbows. That would be massive. So I'm kind of just gonna keep floating those around and hope that we pull that off. I think we're also in the finals. This is the final round of the finals, and it looks like we're gonna win. So it's not super consequential. All right, well we did it with not very many treasures that time, but we do advance to round 3. Let's see where we get to. 6 signed Merlin. Oh, look at that! Signed Faker. The captain we just used. Let's see how this goes. Lucky was our boy yesterday. I think we'll roll with him again and see if we can do as well. Stepmother's a great start, and then Gingerbread Witch, get that candy sweetness going. Tie the first fight, that's fine. Happy to not be losing. So now we're needing like real finishes. We need a top 3, a real win in sort of the classic asynchronous sense. I think I'm going to take Mysterious Egg here. Might be a little greedy. It definitely might be a little greedy, but look, we immediately found the silver. It's working great. Lollipop Fairy, let's go. Looks like we're going to tie this fight, so that's fine. Doing great. We just got to hatch this egg. We've been entrusted with a delicious egg to hatch. So Katatui is nice because it's always better to start this quest sooner rather than later. Rage Mage, of course, immediately finishes the Stepmother quest. I think I'm going to go Katatui. I just really don't want to take Smee. I could take Dragonling, replace Gingerbread Witch, and start its quest. That actually sounds pretty reasonable. I think I'll do that. I'm not sure if that's better than taking Sugar and Spice, but I don't know. It sounds okay to me. Oof. We took a full heart. I didn't want that to happen. Gumdrop onto Mysterious Egg. Seems nice. Candy Cane Crook can replace our Stepmother to finish her quest. We'll take Relic of Antiquity. And I think this is the right positioning. I think I care more about finishing this Dragonling's quest than I do about getting a Candy Cane Crook hunt. And look, it might still work out anyway. 50-50. No. Okay. Well, unfortunate, but we had a chance. And it looks like we will tie the fight. That's fine. We got the horseshoe. That's really good. Really, really nice. That'll help us finish our Katatui a lot faster. And our thing turned into Robin, which is also pretty solid. I'm not unhappy about that. I think I'll just do You Meet in a Tavern, finish our Katatui. Bag. No thank you right now, but I will take the magical piping bag for our troubles. Candy's not really sweet enough to justify Candy Claws. Davy Jones not really doing much for us. Well, maybe Davy Jones is. I mean, Katatui's not doing much for us either. So, sure, I'll take Davy Jones, buff up Robin and the Davy Jones himself. Are we gonna get a Candy Cane Crook hunt? Yes, we are. Let's go. We got some sweetness. It's pretty nice. And we finished Dragonling now, which may have been a little greedy to even leave Dragonling on our board that long, but we did it, and it's fine. So we have bonus shop and sweetened candy or cherry topples. Either way, we're sweetening our candy. I think I'm going to go cherry topples and not replace Dragonling with it because Dragonling's actually kind of decent now. Okay, we got a cinnamon roll anyway. Nice. The sweetness is stacking up. Okay, now I'm going to replace Dragonling. It's just a 7/7, and Anne Bunny's quite a bit bigger than that. but I do think my priority is getting Candy Cane Crook to hunt if I can. Both. Excellent. Yep, we'll Cinnamon Roll again. Knight of the Holy Cane. Okay, we're getting close there. Ooh, Twilight Sprinkles. That's like a better Candy Cane Crook. Fortunately, we missed the hunt that time. But we're doing fine. Looks like we're going to tie. And we'll roll there, get our Candy Cane Crook finished, or Knight of the Holy Cane finished. So we have one mage. I think we can probably plan on picking up a second mage. I think that's going to be better than Viking Longhouse or Daisy Jones Locket. Yeah. So we do need to pick up a second mage if we want to get this working, but that's fine. Yeah, none of these do anything being candy, so I think I'll just save my dip in chocolate by casting the spell. Okay. Oh, well, this is already candy, so that is a waste. I could take the chameleon. No, I'm just going to take the silver. I understand it sort of wastes our thing, but I don't know. It just seems like it's solid. And then we'll Candy Kiss Robin, I think. Yeah. I can never resist the allure of a Candy Kiss. Ooh, Oberon. That is sweet. So it's like a Lollipop Fairy, but it's every turn and it's also more stats. So that's just what we needed. Just what the doctor ordered. All right, once again we're moving in a good direction. So I could Midas Touch Twilight Sprinkles. That's pretty appealing. I get 2 spells every time it hunts. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. Could take Conan. It's not great. I kind of want to take this Katatui onto the board just to have 2 targets for this Loki's Scepter. It's not the most splashy or exciting thing in the world, but this Lollipop Fairy, plus 15 plus 15 is nice, but it's not doing a ton for us. I feel like this Katatui, there's a chance it doesn't really even end up sticking around, but it does something. Like right here, we're gonna double cast double double. I'm moving Katatui to here because it's got the biggest slot buff, so then I get to double Katatui, double that slot. I mean, that was decent. Yeah, nothing really exciting here. I'll just take the Fireflies to buff my Oberon a small amount. Twilight Sprinkles getting the hunting going. The moon. Characters in our shop are buffed. Okay, we got mostly candy. This thing's an animal. This thing's an animal. So this hits the whole team. That's a good way to do it. Oh, and it hits the Twilight Sprinkle. Nice. Okay, now, do we Candy Kiss Oberon? Go up to Secret Rare. Worked out pretty good last time. We got that Zeus. That was pretty awesome. Other option is just to hit and Bunny, or maybe I could hit Twilight Sprinkles and Katatui, although I don't like that because I think Twilight Sprinkles is just really good right now. So let's go Oberon, go big or go home. Okay, Friar Tuck is certainly a much better mage than Katatui for us at this point. And Cotton Candy Dandy is really appealing, really good. I think just goldening the Spirit of Vengeance is also going to be incredibly strong for us. 3 bags full is kind of free because it gives us an extra shop thanks to Friar Tuck. I'll take Lesser Mimic. 3 wrappers full. Okay. We'll get 2 copies of whatever this is. Golden characters have plus 23, so that'd be 26. Sweet Lucky Chest or Sweet Secret Map. I'll do 2 Sweet Secret Maps. That sounds pretty appealing. And we are into the finals, so we're good on our goal for this round at least. All right. Cinnamon Roll, Starburst. So that immediately flips our Friar Tuck, gives us a bonus shop. Conan can replace Ann Bunny. I don't think Ann Bunny's doing too much for us here. Not super into any of these. Just Bank Bahamut. Silvery Moon. I mean, it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but I guess I'll do it. Hit Friar Tuck and Twilight. Reroll. There's the Golden Friar Tuck. Okay, that's nice. I think Mercy's going to be pretty good, and that gives us a candy spell thanks to Knight of the Holy Cane. We'll go ahead and Pixie Powder onto Twilight Sprinkles, which gives us another bonus shop thanks to Friar Tuck. Yeah, we kind of put together a nice little turn here. I was feeling a little underwhelmed, but things went pretty good. Chubby Cheap. I mean, it's a lot of stat buffs, a lot of slot buffs. Yeah, I could see replacing Conan with it. I think. Just double checking. I had Potion of Treasure Finding last game, so yeah. If Conan was going to give me a secret rare treasure, I would at least more strongly consider it. But at just a paltry regular legendary treasure, is it even worth it? All right, we got a sweet Zhang's Bakwa Dao. What did our other one turn into? Sweet gingerbread oven. That's nice. All right. Yeah, we'll double ice cream party on Twilight Sprinkles and Friar Tuck. That's going to be great for us. Stroke of Midnight because we're in the finals. Eureka, that's going to give us 2 extra shops thanks to Loki's Scepter. Yeah, this Loki Scepter really paid off big for us. It was a little bit speculative when we took it, but I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, I'm just going to keep casting the spells. So kind of hoping to hit Cotton Candy Dandy there. That didn't quite work out. Yeah, we'll go ahead and kiss this Chubby Cheap, see what we get. Echoing Fairy, not bad. Really good to cast Starburst right after that. It'll get pretty beefy. And that should be another dub. On to round 4. Looking good. Okay. Top 2 to advance, and we got our Faker. We got a beautiful Jack-o'-lantern if we pull it off. Let's see what we can do. Toucan Samuel was a workhorse for us last time. Let's roll with it. I like it. Sticking with the candy theme. And we need top 2 here, so I'm going to get a little greedier. You know, before I was like, I'm not going to take the egg. Now I'm definitely taking eggs in those spots. Start off with Thorn, which is a fine one, and then we'll grab Lollipop Fairy. Looks like that's going to be trades across and a tie. Okay, we can get started on a Dragonling. And Jack in the Box to go in front of Lollipop Fairy. I think that should be pretty good. Should prevent us from taking damage here. I think. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Another tie, and now we get to our triple spell scenarios. Or triple shops, rather. I will take some spells. Although these spells have not been exciting. I want some candy, baby. There we go. I'll go ahead and gumdrop the Lollipop Fairy. Get its buff up a little bit. Oh no, we took a full heart. Oh man, I thought we were gonna not have that happen there. Okay. Here's where the greediness really comes into play. Am I gonna take this mysterious egg? Answer yes, I am. It's gonna hatch into a legendary. That'll be awesome. Hopefully we will win. So what's the weakest thing on our board right now? It's this Navi, I guess, or maybe I could replace this Dragonling. All right, I'll Twinkle Twinkle and see if we can find something good. I'll Twinkle Twinkle again. I hope we don't get full-hearted here. If we take half a heart or don't take damage, I'll be pretty happy. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're actually going to tie even, so that's great. I thought we were weak enough that we would probably lose, but that was really good for us. All right, I'll do Twin Shot. Beef up that mysterious egg. Looking good. Looking good. If only this egg had hatched, we could True Love's Kiss it, but that's not really an option. I could take Little Red. That might even be greedy for me. We gotta hold the egg and Little Red on our board for 2 turns if we do that. All right, I'll give it a try. We'll see where this goes. Take the Silver Thorn. Definitely taking Lightning Bolt. I just want to survive right now. We have a really big power spike coming, in a few turns, so I think just staying alive is going to be huge. And let's do Pick a Peck of Peppers here. Try and find some more candy characters. Okay, yep, Lightning Bolt was enough to get us the tie there. So Silver Navi, really nice because it gets us that much closer to the gold, which would be really good to get back up to full hearts. I think I should still take O Fudge just because we have this Lollipop Fairy Bruin that I think is going to be really good to take O Fudge. Okay. Yeah, we'll meet in a tavern, I guess. Okay, Two-Headed Wizard is probably going to be better than Navi on board on balance. Double 3 bags full, or do we hold out for a candy spell? I think we hold out for a candy spell. I think that's going to be the move. In that case, I will just bank this Gingerbread Witch and hope for the best. Again, we got a huge power spike coming next turn, so as long as we stick around, we're going to be okay. Little red flip, Frankenstein's Doctor. Okay, that's not bad. I'll grab Lock Chest. Double you meet in a tavern. Yeah, I'll take that. I think that's good enough to actually be worth taking. Scar can replace Little Red. Ironcast Dragon can replace our guy. Yep, we'll golden up the Frankenstein's Doctor. That's always, I think, a worthwhile investment. Shipshape Inspector, not the most exciting. Neither is Achilles. None of these are really all that enticing to me, but that's okay. All right, and we tied and got a bunch of slot buffs because we got basically the full value out of our Doctor. Yeah, I'll bank 3 blind mice. Oh boy, where are the I want targeted spells from my Ironcast Dragon or candy spells. Is that so much to ask? Apparently it is. Yeah, we'll do Stinky. Put Stinky over there. I mean, we're still doing decently well. We're pretty strong. We're not getting run down every fight, but I could really use some nice stuff. Okay, we'll Grotto on Ironcast Dragon. Ticking Time Top's not bad. I'm gonna move Dragon here and then double it. Whoop! Make that spot nice and juicy. Friar Tuck is good, but I think I'm just gonna take the Silver Ironcast for now. Okay, I'll replace Stinky with the assumption that I'm gonna replace it again, and I will. Yeah, Conan would be pretty nice to finish here. I guess I could put him here. Yeah, this might be a little greedy, but it's a clean 2 hits instead of 3. So hopefully, it doesn't cause us, definitely made us a bit weaker, but it looks like it's not going to cause us to lose a fight. So there we go. Conan flips. We get all of his treasures. Tiamat's Claw, Sword, and Cannonballs. That's pretty good. Goldilocks is okay with Frankenstein's Doctor, but maybe I should just Ice Cream Party, although I have no other dragons or mages, so that's not the most exciting Ice Cream Party I've ever seen. I feel like I'm a bit floundering for direction here. This is a Candy Fae. I have 2 villains. Ugh. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Doesn't buff my team very much, but I just kind of want to get some more treasures. See if I can make something happen with that. Goldilocks can go here. Sure, we'll try Goldilocks out. Presence of Gaia. Man, uninspiring. I really want to get this Lollipop Fairy off my board, get some of the, legendaries that are from my deck. Some random candy legendaries would be great. Okay, we got a Melody's Loot from Tiamat's Claw, but we did take a full heart of damage, so that is unfortunate. Phil is probably better than Jack in the Box, I think. Kind of makes me wish that this was the slot that was all buffed up, although it's not too bad. Stinky. I could send Ironcast Dragon through the Looking Glass. That's just not exciting, though. Yeah, I'll just take Bronze Goose, get a epic treasure. Okay, Hat of the Coven is really nice. I could definitely see that doing something for us. Navi or Eureka? All right, I'm gonna take the Navi. I'll try and find the golden one. Oh fudge. Okay, let's do that. Like that. And I think I'm actually going to arrange the board like this just so that Phil gets the most of the buff. Okay, we look stronger than this person. So I think we will win. We'll win this fight. That is good news. Okay, Widow's Web with Lollipop Fairy's not half bad. Cinnamon Roll. Now let's see who we meet in a bakery. It's Guardian of the Grove, which goes with our Goldilocks. No, I think it's just too small. I'm not gonna take it. Blessing of Athena, sure. +2, +10. And we'll dip in chocolate. Okay. Our candy is relatively sweet, so if we find, a Merlin, there's a lot of good options we could find here with our dip in chocolate that could make this really pay off for us. Oh, fudge. Okay. I'm going to put Goldilocks there and then fudge this slot and that slot. That seems good. No. I'll just go over the rainbow. Also no. I'll just go do the same thing. Fires of Aries there. All right, we are into the finals, so we've won, although it looks like we're not going to be winning the finals. Which I feel like I got a little lucky this game. I felt like we were floundering for direction for a while and just couldn't really get anything super exciting going. So I feel somewhat lucky to reach the finals and get our second place. And now we get to play for the big prize. First place, we get a captain banner and the exclusive. Check out that Candyman, King Candyman, pretty sweet. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna Toucan Samuel again. Try and get that redemption. Try and see if we can get that first place after missing last time. I love to start with a Peachy Queen into picks. I mean, that's not bad. That'll make us pretty strong in the short term. Yeah, I'll do that. That affords us some opportunities to do some greedy stuff. There's another Peachy Queen. That's great. Dragonling. That's also nice. And then, yep, this is the game where we're definitely going egg. We're definitely going to get egg on our face, no question. Oh, and we're going to lose, but just a half a heart. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Gumdrop on Mysterious Egg? Yes, I will do that. I like to do gumdrops on. I like to use these spells on the eggs because you're going to keep it around long term, right? Like it's going to stay on our board for the long run, so I think it's good to do. Okay, I didn't get a ton stronger that turn, but it was not nothing. Yeah, we did lose. We lost our heart. But next turn we're going to get quite a bit stronger. I'll grab Rage Mage, Silver Egg. I'm going to put the egg here and then Gumdrop it to get the Rage Mage bonus. Peachy Queen can go there. That's pretty nice. We got a pretty big Peachy Queen buff stored up actually. I think it's at +4/+4 now, so good if we could find a good Fae to pay that off for us. Okay, we'll finish Dragonling. I think we will lose the fight because that Morgan is looking real scary. But just a half heart. That's fine. We can manage that. Let's see what our egg turned into. A Mighty Mouse. Okay, that ain't bad. I'll grab breadcrumbs. I'll do Lost in the Woods. I'm looking to grow this Mighty Mouse a bit. So yeah, we'll do Baby Bear. So Presence of Gaia, huh? I can get 2 triggers. Actually, Shoemaker's Elf is pretty sweet. Improve the next treasure buff we get by +4/+4. That's actually really solid. Okay, Navi can replace Pix, who's done good work, and that'll heal us up. Looks like we should be good shape to at least tie, or at least to only take half a heart. Heather. And Bunny can replace Rage Mage. Fudge. Yeah, I'll go ahead and fudge the numbers a little bit. And then I'll definitely Lightning Bolt. I like that quite a bit. Get our and Bunny Hunt. Should be a dub for the good. And we knocked him out. That's actually nice. Okay, Ninja in Training. That's a big upgrade over Shoemaker's Elf. keep going, Big Fudge. Golden our Mighty Mouse. That's really solid, actually. Okay, now, I guess we have Baby Bear going, so Reinforced Hull is going to be pretty great. Plus 12, plus 12. Yeah, let's do that. That gives us some really nice stats heading into this mid game here, and kind of gives us a direction that we could try to go, right? If we find like a Guardian of the Grove or something. Sure, I'll take Silver Pix. That's a pretty decent improvement. Not super committed to this Pix, but yeah, I don't think I want to put Ironcast Dragon on my board. Okay, another animal seems pretty good to replace Pix. Yep, Shoemaker's Elf at +4/+4. That's always solid. And yeah, we'll store up a doubled spell for later. Yeah, these stat buffs are meaningful. We are really getting somewhere with that. Yeah, I'll take Silver Scar. Keep that Mighty Mouse going. Let's see what Abracadabra can do for us. Pixie Powder, Fudge. We'll go Fudge. Yeah, because we have Reinforced Hull, the Fudge ends up being a lot of slot buff. I wish we had a target for Eureka, but I guess we'll just do Ice Cream Party. I'm actually not super excited about +7/+7 to these characters, but that's fine. And then yeah, I think we'll put Conan in. Okay, we'll keep growing this buff. Fudge or Merlin? If I could transform this Mighty Mouse, it could also be really, really good. Like the buffs have been improved so much on it that it could be really, really solid. Yeah, I'll just keep fudging. Put Conan there so that he triggers really fast. Looks like we should be plenty strong enough to beat this person who did take us for our lunch money earlier, so that's some nice revenge. We did not finish Conan, unfortunately, but that's fine. We can do it this turn. Yeah, I think I'll do +13/+13 to the front 3 slots, thanks to the reinforced hull. Our ship is very sturdy. Okay, well, Sorcerer's Mop is a direction. Would be pretty powerful. I don't have anything it works with right now. Yeah, I'm not going to take it. Chubby Cheap, however, that's nice. That's nice. That can replace our Ninja in Training. Oh boy. This person is pretty strong. Strong enough to beat us. Oh, and we're in the finals, so that's a full heart. Okay. Well, we need to win, so just getting second is not going to be good enough. I'll take Excalibur because we got a couple of heroes. Yeah, this Chubby Cheap is gonna be good for us. I think I'm just gonna take Lost in the Woods as a reroll. Papa Bear is definitely better than Baby Bear. Shh, but is it maybe also just better than Scar? Because right now basically this one's giving +12/+13 thanks to Reinforced Hull. This is going to give +16/+16. And Scar is kind of just its stats. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. I don't know. That feels a little dangerous, but we do have some urgency here. Oh, 3 Blind Mice is going to be huge. I should replace Conan, I think, with it. Okay. Fingers crossed. Nope. Ah, so close to getting the tie there, and it felt like we were maybe going to be able to pull ahead. All right, well, that was our first ticket. Luckily, we do get one more chance. You get 2 chances now on day 2, so that was pretty close. Let's see how we do on our second go round. Gonna go a little faster, maybe. Yeah, I'll run Legend of Loxley. I think that's always a fun one. Double Peachy Queen, that's great. Yeah, sure. When we just need a top 4 or just top 5, this Puck getting all the buffs is totally good. Yep, and we're dishing out some damage here. Steal our first treasure. Dragonling, I think, is really great on Legend of Loxley just because you have so many treasures going so early in the game. Ooh, the Chameleon is super fun, though. I'm definitely going to take that. I'm going to go like this, I think. I think, yeah, our Dragonling's still going to get to attack. Wow, we actually didn't hunt with our Chameleon. That's somewhat surprising. And we're going to lose our first fight. Okay. All right, I see you, Athena. Looking pretty strong over there. So Golden Puck is +6/+2 instead of +4/+2. I mean, that's better, but it's not that much better, and this is a heal. And we don't get treasures because we're legends, so it's not that big of a deal to miss out. Yeah, I'll do Pan's Shadow and the Minotaur. Is the Minotaur better than Meeting in a Tavern? Yeah, I think so. And I'm leaving Karma Chameleon off on the sidelines here because I want to try and flip it into an epic next turn if I get the chance. Okay. We lost, but not by that much, so that's fine. I'll take Phil. That seems great. We'll put the Chameleon there. Get a silver one. 3 bags full. Yeah, sure. 3 bags full. Why not? Okay. Okay, looks like our Chameleon is free to hunt. We lost our first heart, but that's fine. That's fine. We're doing okay. Take Dragonling. Go in slot 1. Maverick and Icewing is looking great. Two-headed Wizard or Rolo or Lost in the Woods. I'll take Two-headed Wizard, I think. And we got Papa Bear as our flip off of the Chameleon, which is very solid. You know, gonna do some good stuff for us. There's Maverick and Icewing done already. That's great. How good of an Energizer setup are we? We have Carving Fork and Wand of Shielding. That's the only things it works with. I think I'll just go Merlin's Tome then, see if we can get some doubles. Oh man, double Eureka is sick, but we didn't take that mage onto our board, so it's not actually useful. I mean, it's still a lot of stats, but I don't think I should take that. I think I should just take Peter Pan for now. Okay, Scarecrow is good. Scarecrow can replace Dragonling. Looks like we're going to take a half a heart here. Still hanging in. Keep picking up a treasure every turn. That's always going to be useful. I guess I should just replace this puck, huh? It's just +5/+3 to 3 things. It's not that great. Ooh, Mirror Mage. Yeah, I'm going to take Mirror Mage. Now if we find those Eurekas, they actually do something good for us. Okay, we're going to be down to our last heart, but that is fine. A double Mixo Macho the Mirror Mage and something else. Yeah, I think that's actually fine to do. Yeah, I'll finish off Mirror Mage. I'll take the Advent Calendar. We're getting close on this Scarecrow as well. Although this might be curtains for us. No, we tied. Or we only took half a heart. Okay, still in it. I really hope we're in the top 3 by now, or top 5 by now, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, I'll replace the Mirror Mage with Guardian of the Grove because we're kind of trending in that direction as being useful. Trash can full of strawberries. That's really good, actually. Ooh. Yeah, I can never resist the call of a secret rare. What can I say? Doppelganger? Okay. If that mop comes back around, I should maybe have considered that more heavily because we have quite a few summons actually creeping up onto the board. Whew. Making a big goodie bag? That's pretty sick. Although our fill was conspicuously unattacked over those fights. Still good enough to win. Get ourselves another treasure. Oh, and a Lich King's Heart came off the Advent calendar. That is very nice. All right, Conan, you can go in. I guess I'll just take the spell to reroll. Take the Minotaur. Nope, these aren't doing much for us, but we do have. I guess we have trash can full of strawberries and 2 Wand of Shielding, so just casting random spells is actually pretty valuable. Uh-oh. Is this where the journey ends? Although, never say never when Phil is involved. He can bend the space-time continuum. Oh wait, I forgot we got an extra heart anyway. We're fine. We're good. Shattered Shield, Sword of Light and Shadow. We've got a double in this shop. That's double's pretty nice. We'll buff up that fill slot. Okay, I think I just have to take Tinkerer here. I can replace Papa Bear. That should be a lot of stats when we grow all of our things. But it might still not be enough. Oh, that was lucky. We got to take out that big bad wolf back there that was definitely gonna eat us. Okay. And we're still alive. Hanging around. Gonna move Conan up to the front. Probably should have done that last turn. Let's take Boonwillow for the recruitability. Too much to ask for to have that mop back, that mop that we so dearly wanted. Oh boy. All right, we copied Bahamut, which is good. It's not going to be good enough for us to not lose and take a full heart, but we surely made the top 5 there. Yeah, we were 3rd. Okay, whew. Whew. We advance. Round 2. Let's go. All right, I just did Legend of Loxley. I'm gonna hit up Geppetto, an oldie but a goodie. Reinvigorated thanks to the reintroduction of Sorcerer's Mop, I would say, in a big way. We'll start with Thorn, and then I think I'll go Flying Monkey. Okay, did not win. Stepmother, Stepsisters. Stepping all over the place here. Okay, we're down a heart pretty early. That is unfortunate, but we could really use some summons. Laser Shark again. Finish that quest. Take a secret contract. Any Mechamans? Or maybe Jack in the Boxes hiding out over there? Alright, I'm going to replace the Jealous Stepsisters just because they're pretty darn weak. And I'll arrange it like that. Okay, tie is fine. Any Mechamans? Anywhere? Anybody? Yeah, I'll take the Minotaur. It's quite a bit stronger than what we had, but I really could use some toys. Alright. We're gonna lose, but only half a heart. That is a toy, but it's not a summoner, and it's not the toy I want. Sugar Plum Fairy? I guess. Boonwillow? Sure. This is crazy. Tough way to go out if we don't find any summoners. Down to our last heart. Things are getting a bit dire here. Take this Katamari. I suppose Minotaur. Okay, Raggedy Ann is going to be quite strong for us. Alright, I'm going to give up on Cowardly Lion. I think that's the move. Okay, now we're starting to find a little more of what we were looking for. I guess I still want Raggedy Ann in slot 1 just to buff up that slot. Phil scammed us a little bit, but not enough. Looks like we are still going to lose, though. Oh my goodness. Down to our last half a heart. Okay, Mordicon is great. Sugar Plum Fairy to the bank. Get us a little more shop buffing. Mousetrap is definitely an improvement over the Minotaur. All right, fingers crossed that this is good enough. That's gonna be really close. Yeah, okay, it was good enough to heal us. We didn't quite finish Mordicon, unfortunately, but we got close. I guess I'll just take Fireflies here. Not exciting, but better than nothing. Party Pinata or Mordicon? I'll do Party Pinata. We got them both. Taking them both anyway. Two-headed Wizard and cross our fingers that that's enough stats, or I guess Midas Touch will actually improve. Yeah, I should Midas Touch. I'll Midas Touch the Party Pinata. I think that'll be good to do. It'll actually improve our Geppetto ability. Okay, we're gonna win this one. Whew, we were on the brink of elimination there for a bit, but I think we're doing okay. Immediately golden this Medusa, take Shadowmancer. I'm not super excited about golden Medusa. Golden something here would really just be for grabbing the treasure. I kind of want to save this Gilded Lily for a toy of some variety so that we can improve our Geppetto ability again. But maybe that's greedy. I'm just going to take all hands on deck. I don't know. That might be greedy. We'll see. Mousetrap, you're supposed to get attacked. All right, back down to half a heart. Okay, there we go. Golden Mockingbird, great. We're not the best trash can full of strawberries deck. Not the best Rainbow Bridge board either. I'll take Rainbow Bridge. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Okay, Goldilocks is actually kind of nice on Geppetto. Can get some real slot buffs going. Yeah, I think I'll replace Mordicon with that. That sounds fine. Mousetrap yet again did not understand the assignment. And it looks like we are in fact going to lose, and that'll do it. But we got fourth. That was what we needed. Fourth place. Good enough. We get to keep going. All right. Time for a little redemption. Toucan Samuel, you have not steered us wrong yet. Let's see if we can keep that track record intact. Whoa. I miscalculated there. I thought we were going to not take any damage that fight, but we did. That's fine. Okay, so we need a top 3 here. I think I should take the egg. Lean into the fact that we're probably going to take damage this fight. Don't stress too much about that, hopefully. Catatouille. Gumdrop on the egg. And Gentle Giant to replace. Okay, that was nice. Yeah, we got quite a bit stronger there. Actually winning fights now. Sure, we'll do Rage Mage. Replace it with the Minotaur and Pan's Shadow. Yep, we'll do Potion of Treasure Finding. Oh, another full heart. This might be the end of the road. That was a good find. All for One is a pretty underwhelming spell. Alright, I'll Navi the Pan's Shadow. Oh, Tin Man completes immediately. That is nice with Potion of Treasure Finding. Let's see what we get there. Pretty good spot for Rainbow Bridge. We got an Epic, an Uncommon, and a Rare, so that's just a lot of stats. Black Pearl would be okay. I know Black Pearl would not really be okay. Yeah, alright, Rainbow Bridge it is. That's not too bad. Yeah, Pan's Shadow's a little bit bigger than Navi, so that's fine, but not exciting enough to stop us from taking a Gingerbread Witch, and we'll Chameleon as well. Okay. Maybe I spoke too soon when I said okay. This is looking very much... Oh, no, it is okay. It is okay. I take it all back. We're okay. Whew. You really live on the edge of your seat when you get hurt this much early. Yeah, I'm just going to try to finish this Katatui, I think. Even with these pretty unexciting spells. I'm actually going to skip the Piping Bag here to take Gravity Well, because I think I want the extra strength. And we'll True Love's Kiss our ninja into Cotton Candy Dandy. Okay. Well, we have a plan now. Let's see if we can pull it off. We are very much still alive. Very much still eligible to get first. Do I want to take Mockingbird? No, I'm going to take Sugar and Spice. That's good. And 3 wrappers full. Sweet breadcrumbs. That's great. Ooh. Do I dare Knight of the Holy Cane to replace this Ratatouille versus just cinnamon rolling? I think I'm gonna try the Knight of the Holy Cane. All right. This person's pretty weak, so we're in good shape. Now we'll cinnamon roll. We're gonna finish this Knight of the Holy Cane real quick. Candy Mage. Yeah, I'll just buff the candy guys. Those are the 2 that I think I'm by far the most likely to actually keep on the board. Yeah, I'll take Mercy. That seems solid. Sweet Roll is our spell. Let's see who we can dip in chocolate. Not inspired by either of these choices. So we'll just do the spell because it is candy after all. Sparkles is going to be pretty good. I think I will go ahead and grab Sparkles and replace Gentle Giant. Yeah, Candy Sparkles is nice. I think I have to take Twilight Sprinkles. Just getting those free spells can be so huge. And then All Hands on Deck is great because it's candy. And we'll go ahead and Silvery Moon the Twilight Sprinkles because the Silvery Moon is candy as well. So we're looking good here. We're definitely, we've got a direction. This thing being candy is really, really nice. We got some good stuff. Cinnamon roll. Drop. Rodo. Yeah, let's just keep getting that candy up. Okay, I can actually take this here. It's +2 sweetness. I think that's fine. I maybe should have taken Mimic there, though. Oh, it's actually +3 sweetness because we have the Knight of the Holy Cane. I kind of forgot about that. Sure. I'll actually take the Candy Puck. Whatever, all of our characters basically end up getting pretty big because thanks to a combination of Gravity Well, Sparkles, like we just have a lot of stuff that is generically buffing us. So having just random candy guys on the board is actually kind of nice. Yeah, I'll do Midas Touch on Twilight Sprinkles, get extra spells. Cotton Candy Dandy is good. Comet is kind of a no thank you, actually. And this is exactly a great spot for the Toucan Samuel Hero Power or Captain Power as well, right? Like we get three shops worth of spells a turn, and also now we have Twilight Sprinkle, so we're casting just a pretty healthy amount of spells every turn. It's gonna add up pretty fast on the stats. Okay, Goldilocks is a lot better than Puck, I think. Friar Tuck is even more shops, but I don't think I actually want it. I would love to just get some big a fudge or maybe a cherry on top. Oh, this is nice. Chubby Cheap can replace Knight of the Holy Cane. I think that'll work out good. Give big slot buffs to both of these slots. All right. Came away with a first place. Getting close. Top 2 to advance. Here we go. All right, I'm going to take a break from Toucan Samuel. We've played him a lot. I think I'll go Sorceress Serena. She's pretty fun. Pretty fun way to use Candy by just buffing her up. Oh, it's the one silver that I don't always take immediately when you see it in the early game. That's a toughie. Do we go with Gingerbread Witch or do we go with Puss in Boots? I'm gonna go Gingerbread Witch. I think it'll just make us enough stronger for these early turns here that it'll be worth it. If I knew that was who we were gonna fight, I think I would probably not have done that. But all right, Lollipop Fairy's good. Slappy can go there. Okay. Tie against Chucky in the early game is pretty nice. Definitely gonna grab Cowardly Lion. And I think I'll go Rage Mage here, just to get the Gingerbread Witch off our board. We're gonna finish Cowardly Lion in one turn too. That's really nice. That's really great. Warp Drive Engine, Ring of the Magus. I'll go Ring of the Magus. I'm planning to cast some spells at some point here. Hopefully we find some. I'd be happy to cast just a Gumdrop. I'd feel great about that. Miseria, yeah, we'll take that. I mean, double Presence of Gaia, you could do a lot worse. I think that's better than my other options here. With Rage Mage in play, that's +8/+8 to a slot. That's a solid spell. That's not too bad. Okay. Achilles. I'm feeling a little frisky with this Achilles. I could also just take Phil and put him over there. Phil plus Cowardly Lion's not the best combo in the world, of course. All right, I'll take Phil. I don't know. Sure, we'll double Grodo on Phil. Oh, I should have put Phil in slot 1 because I wanted to Rage Mage him, but that's fine. He'll be fine. Down Came the Rain. Not tremendously exciting. I guess I can just replace Cowardly Lion with Mama Bear. And Mama Bear 2. Double Silvery Moon. Sure, I'll do that. +4/+4 to the slot and again, not the most exciting thing in the world, but definitely good enough to be getting on with. Knight of the Holy Cane. Have we seen a single candy spell yet? I don't think so. I mean, I'll still take it. At some point we will see candy, I think. Yeah, I mean, this Miseria is really weak on our board, but I'm just kind of keeping it around because until we lose a fight, there's no good reason to replace it. This looks like it might be the fight we lose, although we scammed him pretty good with Phil. Yeah. Nope, we still tied. Okay. Miseria lives to fight another day. All right. Thank you for your service, Knight of the Holy Cane, but you are going straight to a Candy Secret Rare. Let's see what we end up getting. Battered Star? Okay. That's an interesting one. It's not like the flashiest. It doesn't do that much immediately, but it certainly gives us a chance to do something crazy later. If we get a really great treasure off of it, we'll see how that goes. And it's just very big for this stage of the game. It's giving us a lot of stats. Jellyton. Okay. Yep. We'll replace Rage Mage with Jellyton. Cherry on Top versus Cherry Topples. I'm just such a sucker for Cherry Topples. Just the fact that it means that later in the game, you'll find the silver one and you'll get another spell for free. It's so nice. Okay, this is looking like a full heart. Not ideal. but we finished 2 quests. Constellation Prize and gotta be World Shrub, right? We're actually starting to get somewhere on candy well enough that I think World Shrub is going to be great. Double Mixo Macho on. And it doesn't really matter, I guess. We got rid of the Rage Mage, so yeah, we'll just do Friar Tuck. That'll get us another spell or another shop because of Friar Tuck. Bahamut. Yeah, okay. We'll do Bahamut. So Friar Tuck grows to match that Kraken, which is actually pretty useful. Oh, I really messed up the positioning that turn. I should have had Phil here. I don't know why I did that, but that's fine. We didn't take a full heart at least. Okay, Poison Apple goes great with our World Shrub. That's nice. We'll go ahead and meet in a bakery and see who it is. A Sorcerer's Mop. Okay, that's good with Phil. Phil plus Mop is a classic combination. Unfortunately, not going to be good enough with Phil. Definitely getting swatted down there. Get a couple more constellation prizes. We'll do Stroke of Midnight because we're in that zone. None of these are really good. Oh, okay, so I forgot I have Friar Tuck, so I can take Lightning Bolt, get a new shop. Do I just Candy Kiss this Battered Star Galactica and hope that it turns into something better? I think that's what I'm gonna go for. Echoing Fae, which got some buffs, but then turned into Jack-O-Lantern. Okay. Jack-O-Lantern Sorcerer's Mop is a disgusting combination that could certainly be enough to carry us to victory here if things go well. Finally, we got our first fill trigger. Oh, I forgot we also have Poison Apple. Yeah. This is gonna be awesome. Okay, all right. Whew, that was a tough fight. Feel like now I'm feeling really good about our chances of winning, but that was it was touch and go for a second there for sure. Peachy Queen. I mean, Mama Bear's not bad. It's candy. Don't think I should take it. I think I should just take Sugar and Spice, but yeah, well, Abracadabra. I wouldn't mind things that could buff this Mop. Yeah, I'll double O-Fudge on Mop's slot. That sounds like a good way to buff a Mop up a bit. And yeah, with Jack-O-Lantern Mop it's like Barrel of Monkeys, but way crazier. So this is great. Okay, our Mop got knocked out, but yeah, I think five fresh candy characters should be plenty to get us through the fight. And it was. Okay, Silver Mop. Not so interested in Bahamut. Who could I send through the Looking Glass? None of these are really exciting to do that with. Oh, maybe I should take in Dragon Dice there. I'm not sure. Silver Gelatin. Twinkle Twinkle to get our free Friar Tuck shop. I think I should just take that and replace Friar Tuck, because even with just the 4 constellation rings, Worm Scale being candy is gonna make them go big really fast. Okay. So Pisces, everything is fairies. Everything is Fae. So Pisces will supercharge that. Yeah, I'll do Pisces. That seems fine. Double Fire of Aries. Not that exciting, I guess. Guardian of the Grove is okay again, but not that exciting. Yeah, look at this Gelatin. What an absolutely massive guy. Double Pixie Powder on our Mop. Yes, please. Badoop, badoop. Cinnamon Roll. Golden Mop. Let's go. Chain of Camaraderie is insane when you have World Shrub. That goes crazy. But I think, all right, I think we're at the point where I'm comfortable saying we're gonna get first. Although this person's board was very strong. They had a great run clearly. Yeah, Peter Pan buffs from Fey improve again. Golden up the fill. Crude abilities or farewells. I don't have any of those. I guess Santa's Cookie is okay. They're not realistically KOing much of our stuff anyway, but you know, good to have options. No, they got our jack-o'-lantern. All right, first place. We need one more. One more first place. Here we go. Back at it for round 5. Try number 2. Let's see. I love Candy Pandy. I'm going to reroll this Sapphire and then probably take Candy Pandy. Been a real candy gamer this time around. Lancelot is one of my favorite things to start off with on Candy Pandy, and I do love to take Gingerbread Witch early, but Gingerbread House is so great here, just because it'll help us get that Lancelot up faster. Unfortunately, we missed on the first one. Okay, I'll do Puck, and I guess if we'd lost the first fight, I'd definitely want to take Laser Strike. I'll just take Scrub Foul. We're eventually going to move this Lancelot over into slot 1. So it can get that buff. Okay, I think we'll just go ahead and finish Lancelot's quest right away. Had to go a little bit out of our way to do that, you know, in terms of taking some stuff we might not otherwise have, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I'd love to take Sugar and Spice just to get the candy going, but I have to go with Minotaur here. I think filling out the board has to kind of be priority 1. If we'd already had a full board, I would definitely have slammed that candy sweetening. Sweet Little Lance, one of my favorites. We could take a treasure, or I think I'm just gonna do sugar and spice. You know, every sweetness is really gonna add up here. We get +3/+3 from the lance. That's just huge. And we have the gingerbread, so it's even better than that. True Love's Kiss. I mean, that's nice and all, but I'm just gonna take the wizard onto our board. Bank a Peter Pan, or do I take Fairy Dragon? I suppose Fairy Dragon is an improvement over Puck, sure. And I think I'm actually more likely to keep the wizard in the long run than the Minotaur, just because it has an ability to grow. So I'll switch it around like that. All right, a tie, that's fine. That's fine indeed. Goodie bag can replace Lancelot. Yeah, that sounds fine. Rolo is a long-term investment that I think could pay off big for us. Okay, another dub. Shipshape Inspector will flip immediately and get us a Rolo treasure, so that's great. And I think we'll replace the Two-Headed Wizard, who are still kind of waiting to pay off for us. Oh, I maybe should have taken Energizer there. Oh, okay, that's great. We can double Candy Kiss the Shipshape, get our sweetness up, do our Spellbook Punch card thing, get a sweet Captain Hook, and do Fairy Dragon like that. Twilight Sprinkles. I'm a sucker for Twilight Sprinkles, no doubt. What would it replace? Probably Rolo. Rolo's done his service, and I think we'll do this. Captain Hook kind of can be our last resort option here. Didn't even need to get to him. It's an ice cream party going on the gingerbread house. That buffs everything but our fairy dragon, so that's great. Take that scrub foul. Go through the looking glass. Doesn't seem super important or necessary. Dip in chocolate. Get our spellbook punch card triggered. Greed. Yep, I'm greedy. What can I say? Puss in Boots is a sweet one to trigger to summon. We get an extra just little bonus to our slot there for sort of not having to do too much work. Sure, we'll go Sweet Captain's Cutlass. That sounds fine. It's an ice cream party. Everybody but Fairy Dragon is invited yet again. Ooh, Sweet Guardian of the Grove is really good. Okay. Is this a mop game? Is this a mop angle? Mop to replace Gingerbread House, maybe? Not excited by Happily Ever After. Not really excited by Fairy Godmother. Yeah, okay, we'll do Mop to replace Gingerbread House. I think that's fine. Oh, nice. We got an animal out of it, and it was the Puss in Boots the second time, so it's even bigger now. That's great. Things are going pretty good. Do we have an ice cream party on Twilight Sprinkles? That'll hit everyone except Goodie Bag. Or do we just take the silver Twilight Sprinkles? I think candy is the name of the game for us right now. I would love to do Jaws, but I just don't think I can justify it. Shadow Man be good, but again, really hard to justify. Our board is really strong, and it's hard to take too good of stuff off of it at this point. Tip in chocolate, okay. Yeah, so I still haven't gotten a legendary treasure. I still haven't gotten I'm missing legendary and uncommon, I think, for my Candy Pandy, and epic actually. Now that I think of it, so we still have a lot of room to sort of grow there. Ooh, Goldilocks to go with our Twilight or Guardian of the Grove. Do I replace Hook or do I replace Mop? I'm gonna replace Mop. I think it might be crazy. Oh, weird. This person only has 4 characters. That's odd. Okay. Little sugar and spice. We'll make everybody silver. Excited about any of those. But we're kind of just coasting our way to first here, maybe. Cup of sailor spinach, dip in chocolate, sugar and spice. Pick a peck of peppers on Guardian of the Grove, maybe? No, I'll do Twilight Sprinkles. Okay, we found the Golden Guardian of the Grove anyway, which I'm quite pleased with. Ooh, Sweet Melody's loot. That's a lot of stats. That's a lot of stats, but this is the final. This is it. If we win the whole dang tournament. And I dare say we will. All right. First place, that's a dub. That was really fun. Played the maximum number of rounds in the tournament. That was great. Got our sweet champion banner and our Candyman. Yeah, feeling really good. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll try and run the next monthly. Hopefully I'm at home when we're firing that off. This was really great. Thanks everyone. See you all later.